So, hello. Today, since I got a new shelf, I decided I would do this kind of my collection video to just track my collection and to see how far I've come in the latest years and years after that. And yeah. So let's begin with the top shelf. This is my first time doing anything like this, and I really enjoy those videos, so I thought why not try myself, and I hope this doesn't turn out as horrible as it could and that it is enjoyable. This is the top shelf and I have got my manga stacked there. No, it's not much, only a few volumes I have on the side, and then you can see Vix's poster there from the season's greetings, and then I have my the only OST I own, which is She's in the Traps OST, but I do plan on getting Hwayugi's and also Hwayugi's and Rain or Shine or Just Between Lovers OST. Then moving on, here I have my speaker, and then if I take it off, here's my 24K's something kind of addiction, and then I also have their, I don't remember how it's called, but yeah, it's the mini album with Superfly in it. These are the only albums available as of right now. I actually really wanted to get the real one, but it was nowhere to be found and still is. But yeah, so I got this one since that album is kind of a package of this mini, except with the new members and a lot of new songs, which I love, and I'm sad I couldn't get, but I still love Oasis and Superfly. So, and was it My Block? Something like that. So I really wanted to get at least those songs, and yeah, I got those albums as fast as I could. And then I have smaller, not K-pop artists, like this niche for them. So I have Dean's Trouble. I also have Milik's Vida, or was it Vida? I don't know. And then I have Ofanov's Boy. Then, oh gosh, this is gonna fall right. Then I have Day6 Dream and their first album, Sunrise. And yeah, these are just the photo cards I didn't put off, and these are freebies I got. And yes, I love this meme-ish freebie. Anyways, and yeah, here I have my season's greetings. It's just the box, there's nothing in it, I think. Oh, there's the DVD in it, and I still haven't watched it, but I hope to watch it soon. Then we have Snoopers package, Meteor, and I really want to just finish my Snooper collection or get at least a few of more of their albums, since, well, there's not much to it, but I really love Snooper and their music, and especially I want to get Rain of Mind, because that one is just something I really want to get. Then I also have Bangtan's Too Cool for School and Ladies Code. Was it Stranger? Yeah, Stranger. And then, which is quite fun, I like the color palettes. So a bit about this organizing thing, the organization on my shelves. There's none. I planned on doing something, but then I realized I don't really know how to, or I don't have a vision on how I wanted for it to look. So yeah, it turned out this way, and I kind of like how these match, like the bottom of this is also pink, so it looks quite nice. And yeah, moving on. So this is my third shelf, and yeah, I have at the top is my first Infinite album that I got just only recently. It's Infinite only, and I just wasn't able to find a place for it yet. But yeah, now let's go from left to right. I got In Fact Revolt. I really wanted Lollipop since I love that mini album more than this one. Or was it a single album? But yeah, it has quite a few songs. But it is sold out. It has been for quite a while. As many of those albums I want to collect, sadly. But yeah, I still wanted to support these guys, and so I did. And this is quite a nice mini or single. I think it was a single, but yeah, it is quite nice. I suggest you check it out. Then we have Damon's Move. I don't remember which version it was, but yeah. And yeah, I bought it. I fell in love with this album, just like with many shiny related or shiny albums. I didn't realize it. SM likes to release their packages now for almost everything possible, and I bought it way too soon, and I don't think I'll ever get the package because just I am so done with repackages. They annoy me so much, and yeah, I know why they do it since it really pays off, especially nowadays because groups have to release more and more music more often to stay relevant with all these groups that are coming right now or debuting, and yeah, it just moves way too fast for me and my wallet. Then we have our dear Lee Jin Hyun's first album, She Is. And I haven't listened to this one in so long, and I don't think I will listen to it in the near future, but it's still a great album. I love it so much. And yeah, I'm happy I own it. The whole concept is everything as well. And I do want to at least buy Chinese One-on-One and The Misconceptions of You and Me, because these are the must-haves in my collection, but they are quite expensive, and I just always can't bring. I always plan to get them, but never buy them. But yeah, I promise one day. I promise to myself that one day I'll buy them, and that day will come soon. Since yeah, my budget is quite not quite unsteady, and yeah, I don't think I'll be able to buy more albums when the school year starts next year. Because of certain circumstances. So yeah, I'm trying to get everything I really, really want for my collection to at least be like have main CDs, albums I want, my most favorite. So yeah, I gotta move. I gotta just make my shiny collection bigger in order for that to come true. Then I have Map 6's Swagger Time. This is a single. I'm so sad they haven't released a mini yet, but yeah, I love my Map 6 boys, and I really want to come back soon. Then I have VAVs, VAVs. I don't know, VAVs probably a mini album. I think it is considered a mini album, Spotlight. And oh yeah, you can see everything so strangely. And I'm not a fan of this package. It's quite interesting that the CD is separate, but yeah, it's nothing really wow. But I bought it because I love their singles that they released. I love them, and they had quite horrible music or just not good enough music for me to buy, but now they upped their quality big time, and I'm loving it, enjoying it. Especially Spotlight is so great. Then we have My Children Golden Child, and their second mini is on its way to my collection. I'm so glad. want to say that if you don't really enjoy their title tracks, try their albums. And I guess it's something that happens to me with all of Willem groups. I'm not a really fan of their title tracks, but then I listen to the whole album and I just fall in love with it. So yeah, especially with the recent Lovely's, Golden Child, and Infinite albums. So yeah, you should try it too if you didn't quite like the title track. And I do plan on collecting Volume as well, because I love Lovely's, Golden Child, and Infinite. So I want to get at least one of Lovely's album in the future. At least their newest, since some of them are getting out of print as well. But yeah, I need to just flesh out my Infinite and Lovely's collection. Then we have Red Velvet, the Red Summer. And I don't know, I kind of sometimes regret buying it since it's I don't listen to it as much, but I love my Red Velvet girls, so I probably won't sell it ever. And also that concept is quite nice. And there are nice songs in this mini, but I don't know, I don't feel the desire to listen to it somehow. Maybe it's because it's a summer mini, so when summer comes I listen to it more. But yeah, then I have NCT 127's Fire Truck, I think it was called that. They call their albums after the singles, after the title tracks. And yeah, this is my favorite probably, alongside with Limitless. And yeah, once again, I do want to flesh out my NCT collection, especially NCT 1 to 7. I want to get Limitless, Cherry Bomb. Yeah. So it's the same with most of the groups I collect. Then I have BTS's School of Affair. And I really wish they would come back with an album which is cool, which has a similar package to this, because it's so awesome. Then I have Love Yourself Hair, the O version, and I really hate this package. Oh my gosh, like just watching how it starts getting, like, the sides are getting wider and wider, it stresses me out so bad. And that it's wide, and I'm so afraid it will get like gray soon, or yellow, and I try to protect it because sun doesn't really reach this shelf. But yeah, just I also already got it stained, and I hate myself for it, but it bugs me sometimes so much. But yeah, I just hate this package, and the album is quite nice, but not my favorite from BTS for sure. Then we have IU's Chatshire, and as I said, with every album, I want to flesh out her collection. I want to buy palettes and Modern Times at least. Then we have my baby's highlight, and I do have almost everything, which is so rare. So yeah, I do have Celebrate the A version, I think. Then their Can You Feel It Sensibility version, and Calling You. I also want to buy Gikwang's album. I don't know about yourself, but yeah. And then I also want to buy their Highlight album, because I don't want to support Kpop, at least not them getting money from Highlight when they're not in their company anymore, and because of how they treated them. But yeah, I really want that, at least that album, since that album got me into Beast Highlight. And yeah, it got me, I don't know, I noticed them because of those title tracks. I found them through those title tracks. Then moving on to the side, we have one of the newest albums as well that I purchased, which is Red Velvet's The Perfect Velvet. And again, with repackages and SM, it annoys me so much. So I'm not planning on buying Bad Boy, even though I loved it. And especially since I love this concept more. So yeah, I'm just happy I have this at least, and I listen to this album way more. I don't have the same problem with this album as I have with the Red Summer, and I do plan on buying at least a few more Red Velvet albums in the future. Yeah, and then we have J Park's Everything You Wanted. Yeah. And yeah, I really wanted to get, it's not intentional, but I really wanted to get his and Ugly Duck's EP, Scene Stealers, but it's nowhere to be found. And I've been looking since a long time ago, so I'm quite annoyed once again. But yeah, I lost my hope on that one already. And then I have Day 6's Moonrise, the Silver Moon. Was it? No, Gold Moon version. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at remembering versions. But I believe this was Golden Moon. Yeah, probably. Then I have Winners, Fate number 4, Soul, and yeah, Winner is one of my top bias groups, and I have only one mini single, not even a mini from them, and I've just like with Shiny, I've been always planning to buy their albums and I remember really wanting them and even putting them in my chart, but then someone has a comeback that I really want to support, and the cycle goes on, and I'm quite frustrating, I know. Then we have Vix's Hades. Was it? No. Yeah, I think this was Hades. And we have BAP's Noir, the Zello edition, because most of the editions are nowhere to be found, and I just was desperate to at least get any edition, and Zello was closest to my bias list, like top biases. Yeah, my biases in BAP are Jungkook and Daehyun. Then we have Blue, the B version, I'm pretty sure. And we have Bangtan's The Best Moment in Life Part 2, the Blue version. Then we have Bobby's Love and Fall. Versions. Yeah, versions. I know versions. Was this... I think... Oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. So yeah, I think this was the love version. I'm gonna put it on the screen once I am editing it, but yeah. And it has a gorgeous photo book. Then we have Luna's and my whole collection of their minis. I've been a fan of Luna since Heejin, and she's still my bias, but yeah, I decided, since I have a limited budget, I decided to not focus on the singles, even though I quite want to get them, but they are already going out of sale now, so yeah, I'm not too bothered. So I just at first I bought their mini since I was too excited about it, and I love the Luna 1/3 unit the most out of the two so far. But so I'm not regretting getting the mini and the repackage, but I wasn't expecting a repackage. So yeah, I got those two. I couldn't just hold myself back, just the same of highlights. But with Odd Eye Circle, I knew how it goes, so I just patiently waited, as hard as it was, for them to release the repackage. So yeah, I have the limited versions of everything. I have the repack limited version and the mini limited version. And then I have EXID's Eclipse. Oh, which has a great bind, by the way. Like it is like a book, and I love it. Then I have FX's crystal version of Four Walls. I forgot who it was. Like, I'm so bad at this. And then lastly, I have Map 6's gorgeous album Momentum, which you can find an unboxing of and many others in my uploaded video section. And yeah, so this is how my shelf looks like. I'm so happy I finally have something to put all of my albums in, and that the place is close to my desk, which is so messy, by the way. I'm trying to avoid showing it. But yeah, here's my collection. To the future me, I hope you have every album you ever wanted, or at least the base of your biggest desired, the most desired albums. And I have a small section with 2 other albums I want to show, which are K-pop, K-music related. But this is it. And you probably can see most of the groups I am collecting here. I don't think I have any like albums of groups I don't plan of collecting anymore. So on this dusty niche, small niche, I have my other CDs hidden with American or British or something like that artists, but I also have g.soul's Circles here, which is a lovely mini. I enjoy it very much, and his voice, and I also have an amazing album, Muggles Mansion by Code Kunst. Thank you for watching. Bye!